Alright, so here's how it's coming along, and I'm really glad I'm just using this skin colored clay because I'm just blending some of it right back up into the leg. And I can, you know, remove what I want to, but then I can also use it to help shape this leg more how I'd like. I've also done a little shaping up here too, just because his knee was kind of flat. So all of this will have to be smoothed, but I'm still just kind of going with this basic foot shape. And how you do that is this side goes in a little bit right here, has that arch on the inside, and then this side kind of is skinny back here and then rounds out, and then it kind of just, the whole thing is kind of just a round boot look. So that's a little bit too pointy. There we go, that's a little bit closer. So, and then this is going to be the buckle once we get to that state. And right now I'm just kind of just indenting in for where the top of the shoe is going to be. So you just kind of draw it out as you would, and then on this side you've got an ankle bone that's going to be showing. So basically I'm just not going to smooth in that little bump of clay and let it be the ankle bone. So I'll just keep doing some smoothing here, and it's looking a little bit funny on the shape. So I'm going to keep working with that too to get it to kind of be back where it needs to. But that's where we're at with Mr. Boot. Alright, I realized why this leg was looking funky, and some of it was that it just didn't have enough of a curve right here, so I've just been carving away just a little bit right here to kind of give it a little bit more of a calf shape. And then I can go back and sand this. But X-Acto knives are so handy. That's going to look better. Alright, so I haven't really touched this shoe at all, but what I've been doing is reshaping the leg a little bit because he didn't have enough of a knee, so I added some of the bacon bond and then a little piece of clay over this. And I've just been rubbing it in, and now I'm going over it with some smoothing gel as well to kind of help that blend in better. And if you need it to really blend, you can use baby oil on this. It will kind of dissolve the clay, so just beware. Sometimes you need that if you want it to feather really well though, but I will probably just use the smoothing gel. So I just wanted to get the shapes better. He needed a little bit more calf and a little bit more of this side of his leg poking out a little bit too. So I'm still refining that, but that's what was making his leg look so funny. Now here, I still need to just keep on working on it until it looks better. Now it looks like too much knee. But that's what you do. You just keep adding parts and just seeing how it looks to you. This is after just doing more work with the wood tool. Just kind of refining the lines a little bit. Pressing in on this opening in the shoe here. I've never made this kind of shoe before, so I really don't know what I'm doing, but just going by what the picture looks like and doing the best I can with it. Just kind of, what I'm doing is looking for the angles, because I know like this kind of goes back in a little bit, the heel, and then there's a good arch right here, and then this is lower. The other leg should be easier because I think it turned out better in shape as well. But that's how it's looking. You just slowly refine. I'm not really to the smoothing state, that's why it looks very rough. But I'm going to do a lot of the smoothing with the wood tool, so there's just a minimal amount of rough lines that will need to be smoothed in. You can kind of press up right here and it kind of gives it a ridge. And I've just been like pushing my tool in to kind of create this line for the sole. And you just keep going over and refine, refine. He's getting closer. Alright, so I've carved in a little bit right here too, and now I'm to the state that I gotta get that other shoe on there to be able to make sure it's looking right and looking symmetrical. So I'm just going to do what I did for this side to the other side, catch them up and have a little boot on there as well so that I can look at both of them and adjust them as necessary. Alright, so I have the other foot on there so I'm able to see it better, and I ended up carving out a little bit on this ankle and calf because it just was looking funky, and so now it's looking better, and I think I can do any touch-ups with just sanding later. But for now I wanted to show you that when you do a lot of work with the wooden tool like this, it will leave these vertical lines, but then take a little bit of orange smoothing gel, and then if you just go horizontally across them with your brush, it helps them to go away. And then if you just take your thumb and kind of pull across it as well, then pretty soon those little lines are all gone. Okay, and so now with doing the adjustments for the shoes, I've got the basic shape. I kind of pinched it down to here, kind of imagining that the foot's still going out in the shoe itself, but they still have a ways to go. They just need more work is pretty much what it is. I need to just keep sitting here and keep on adjusting them. I found that with the little buckle thing, it's nice to just kind of push up with your tool like that. And I've been noticing how much higher up on the leg it comes than this lower part down here. And on this one, the ankle turned out really nice. Just kind of goes in, there's a nice little ankle bone, and then out.